and Rudy Trigger begins very brightly as well. But to the front here in the stripes, Dancing Prince showing the best overall speed to lead from Beehive, and then good effort towards the inside of them, and then Rudy Trigger, who's trying to go with them as well. Just in behind these leaders and not far off the pace is Dolma, often a front runner, can't get to the front tonight though. Rock Sound is just going past Dolma, who's struggling. Capano Kicking will be ridden for a little bit of luck. In behind them, staying to the inside, Gladiator King out wide. Widest of all is Switzerland, who's just gone past Chain of Love, and then further back is Sunset Flash as they head then back towards the home straight. And up front, Dancing Prince in charge here. In second place, good effort, trying desperately hard to close. These two have opened right up. Capano Kicking surely can't repeat last year's win down the outside. Chain of Love, but it's still Dancing Prince who's rolling on from good effort. The others are not getting any closer. Dancing Prince for the first time brought under pressure, but can now coast home to give Christophe Lemaire an unforgettable four-timer on the night. They've all won so brilliantly, and Japan continue to fly. Second place, good effort. That was a really good, solid run, but was well beaten at the line. Capano Kicking and Chain of Love were the next ones home, and the stragglers include Beehive and Rock Sound, who couldn't mount a challenge. Rudy Trigger also struggling home. NYRA last and first. Gladiator King and Switzerland never really made an impact on the race. 4 winners on such a prestigious night, unheard of. Christophe Lemaire rewriting the Saudi Cup night record books here with Dancing Prince and not another horse in sight as he flashes past the line to win with great authority by 6 or 7 lengths. Good effort, was 4 clear of the rest of them. Chain of Love just third there, Capano Kicking fourth, and then a little gap back to Sunset Flash, who was followed by Switzerland, Gladiator King and Faz Zay next in the field, and they in turn were clear of Mortage, who beat the rest fair and square, but there was only one in that, Dancing Prince. I doubt whether Christophe Lemaire has ever had a night quite like this. 4 winners on the night, of course, an extraordinary display from him in the saddle.
Well, Japanese thoroughbreds are romping in the desert with reckless abandon. That's 4 up for Christophe Lemaire, and the extraordinary aspect of this for 4 different Japanese-based trainers. Now, Kazuto Miyata gets in on the action courtesy of Dancing Prince. It was far from unforeseen, but could you have foreseen the manner of the victory, which was just imperious over 6 furlongs?
It was incredible, right to the front, sets the pace again. Lemaire right now is reading the room as well as he possibly can. He breaks, goes right to the front and says, look, nobody wants to challenge me. I'm going to take it to you. And look, this is 2 consecutive races for him where he wins by open lengths, setting the pace, and a rather tepid pace at that.
That's the key, right? This horse, he's getting out there with these horses. They're not being asked at all. And then when other horses are trying to make up ground, he still has so much left. He just ekes them out. And they're in full flight. Beautifully, beautifully handled by Christophe tonight.
We're sitting around the campfire last night saying, well, this track favours closers, doesn't it? Horses who are going to benefit from them going too fast on a deepish, quite attritional track up front.
Apparently nobody wants to go early tonight on the
Except
dirt.
winners.
Except the winners. Yeah. I mean, it's been a really incredible run right here. And again, credit to Lemaire, who he's just so in tune right now with the way everything is going. And not to gloss over the fact that, yes, another Japanese winner. You had a Japanese horse run third as well. All the Japanese horses are running tonight.
I do want to bring up a point. When we look at the Japanese surfaces, they tend to be very, very sandy and very demanding. And some people have expressed concern that the horses aren't going to be able to transfer the form to a faster track that's a little bit wetter like this. What we've seen now is that Japanese horses are extremely fit from this deep, sloggy sand to come over here. They are blazing over this.
But isn't this result of decades of good breeding, good training, and really efficient administration of a sparkling and upwardly mobile racing jurisdiction? Christophe Lemaire is also a prize asset for every Japanese trainer, as he's proved again. Here he is with Tom.
4 wins, $4.2 million prize fund you've won tonight. Christophe, unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I can't realize right now, but what a thrill.
Tell me about this horse. How good was he?
Yeah, he's a bit high tension into the gate. I was worried because we took time to take the start, but fortunately, he could jump well, brake well. I could take the lead, reduce the pace, and then let him go.
Well done.
And the only surprising thing about the evening is that Christophe Lemaire doesn't have a ride in the Saudi Cup, and there are 2 Japanese runners.
Just wait, there might be a rider change.
Yeah.
I'm beginning to wonder whether Yoshito Yahagi got the wrong Christophe when he booked Sumi on for the ride on Marche Lorraine. He's had some great days, but very few of them can match this.
I want to go back to what you're saying too about the Japanese training program. They have these great training centers where horses are allowed to do so many different things. Typically you go to the racetrack and you jog to the right and then you gallop to the left and you work to the left. You know, obviously in the UK you have the yards and you're able to go do some different things. But a lot of the training centers in Japan not only have both directions you can train in, but they have multiple surfaces. They have uphill wood chips. They have the sand track. They've got the regular dirt track. They've got synthetic tracks. And I think that horses are able to do different things in different directions. It really helps improve them mentally as well as physically.
You just look at some of the horses that have come out of Japan in the last couple of years. Contrail, the Triple Crown winner, the brilliant fillies, Gran Allegria, Almond Eye, who won in Dubai in a hat canter hard held. Euphoria, the latest star off the block. If Euphoria comes anywhere this year, Europe, America, wherever you like, will take an enormous amount of beating. 4 for Lemaire. Brilliant rider, riding really fit, hard, well-conditioned horses. Not all the top rated in their divisions tonight either.
I just love the ride. Again, this is a horse that typically is one that likes to sit just off of a target, take over as they turn for home and draw off. Instead, if no one wants to go and you break alertly, the last thing you want to do is take a horse out of their element. That's a major advantage that you have. And again, we talked about it leading into the race. It's not as though there was a headliner, a true headliner in this spot. We didn't have, a proper Group 1 or Grade 1 dirt sprinter. So it felt like it was a little bit up for the taking. And again, credit to Lemaire. I know we keep saying it sounds like broken records, but he's just put together a fantastic evening.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
You think he's disappointed that he doesn't have a mount in the Saudi Cup now, the way he's riding? You think he's going to go ask the other riders, hey, anyone want to sit out?
Authority with authority in the opener. No, it was a good night. Then it was a very good night when Songline sprung a minor surprise in the 1351. She had to do it slightly differently, beat a US horse and a top Brit as well. And then this was just poetry. Stay Foolish on the front end over nearly 2 miles, stacked them up, kicked away, really impressive. And then that, well, I mean, imperious, frankly. And he can count as well, which is great. A man of many talents.